us, the fantasies. No one can judge us, no one can judge us. This is for us. Open up your brown book, baby. It's for you, it's for us. Open up your brown book, baby. Open up your brown book. Open up your brown book, baby. Look, open up your brown book, baby. It's for you, it's for
Hey, y'all,
us.
hey!
Fantasies, no one can judge.
What's going on? What's going on? Hey, y'all, hey, it's your girl, Shay, baby. Welcome back to another episode here at the Brown Book Series. Listen, Linda, listen. I have, awesomeness. I don't care what y'all say, hands down, I got awesomeness on here on tonight. But before we talk to the awesomeness of Becca and Krista Ritchie, let me just a little bit, you know what I mean? Let me just say this because now it's coming to all our attention. A lot of us who are having shows or conferences or whatnot, we're getting a little backlash because of what happened at Regis State Denver. I don't know what happened at Regis State Denver. I don't know. I was partying, honey, over in Chicago with the BJs at Chicago Spring Fling. Shouts out to Pam and Shannon over there. So I don't know what happened. And hey, listen, it's just sad for all the parties that was involved. We just hope that everything get rectified, everything get, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we don't know what happened. It's 4, 5, 6, 7 sides to every story. All we know is we love everybody. We want everybody to get along, and we want all this to be fixed, and it will eventually go away. But Raw, November 1st through the 3rd, it's Gucci. It's good. The ones who came last year is a wonderful event. It's an experience that you do not want to miss. LaShira Lee with Lights, Camera, Action. Her event is going on in August. You do not want to miss it. AC Arthur is so many events. Iris Boland is on tour. The Beach. It's so many events going on that they're great events. They're great. You know, we just have one mishap on whoever reason, whatever. It don't matter. We just don't want you guys to put us all in the same category because that's not the case. Okay, so don't give up on. I'm not never going to any more conferences. No. Don't give up on it. Don't even give up on Denver. Y'all done gave up on the whole damn city. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? This will be rectified. Everything will be back to normal. Everything will be fine. But we just want you guys to know that, you know, hey, it's a great events. We're still out here. We're still doing our thing. And, you know, so don't be tripping, okay? It's okay. It's okay. Okay? Y'all right? All hearts and minds are clear? Okay. And again, heartfelt out to everyone who, you know, that didn't have a great experience. It's going to be okay. It'll get better in time. I'm telling you, you'll be just fine. All right. Now, all hearts and minds clear? Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time here at the Brown Book Series, oh my God, New York Times, USA Today's best-selling duo authors. They're twins. I'm talking about, they need to do the twin challenge. Give up everybody for Krista and Becca Ritchie. Hey y'all, hey, let me add y'all to this old twin. Hey boo boo, hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing? What's going on?
Hey, thanks so much for having us. We're so excited to be here.
I'm so excited that you guys are here. Oh my God, listen. Do y'all know about the twin challenge, right? Have y'all did the twin challenge?
Is this like one of the TikTok challenges?
Yeah, they be like twins.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
We haven't. Yeah, we haven't. We really need to.
I feel like we would be in twin sync a lot.
Listen, I feel like you would be too. Like you guys should like totally do it. Totally do it.
Yeah, it's on the list. It's on the TikTok list. We're notoriously not. Well, I run our TikTok. I don't think I'm very good at it.
No, she's good.
Give it to her. She's good.
She's good.
You got to help her out, Becca. You got to help her out.
She needs to help me out with the twin challenge.
She just needs more confidence.
You got to do the twin challenge. It's going to be lit because, it's going to be lit. Let's go over here, play over here in this chat real quick to say hello to the Brown Book Series, the Players Club. What's up, Renata? Hey, darling. Hey, y'all. Hey. They're coming on in. Come on in. Let's go. Shay, I see you didn't get into any trouble. Listen, Chicago North, Spring Fling, don't owe me nothing. Becca, Krista, I left it all in Chicago. I'm trying to tell you, baby. They don't owe me nothing. We had such a wonderful time. The recap, you can go to brownbookseries.com, Renata, and check out the recap from Shay Baby's blog spot. It was, oh my God, I just can't do it. It's just crazy. It can't do it. It's crazy. Minty, what's up, boo? We need to trademark my bro. Yes, that's it. I got you guys. Y'all will say what's up to Krista and Becca. They coming on over here hanging out with us. Hi, Abby. So excited for this. Hey, Abby. Hey, girl. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Cheryl Brooks. Hey, y'all. Hey, what's going on? That's why we have Becca and Krista in that. Like, subscribe, and share. Let them all know, honey. We got Twin City over here, baby. We got the real dynamic duo. They're going to be talking to us. So let's see here. Abby says, hi, this is my first time here, and I'm thrilled. Thank you for joining us, Abby. We are thrilled to have you, girl. We are thrilled to have you, baby. Now, okay, let's get into the nitty gritty of the twin powers. Krista, Becca, who's the oldest?
I am the oldest by 1 minute. I actually kicked her in the womb to gain that title. So it's a big deal to me. Like, I definitely.
She's been competitive ever since. It started from birth.
You like Esau them. That ain't good.
I have no competitive bone in my body. I'm just like, go for it.
You just like, go for it. Listen, so what is it like individually? Krista, we'll let you go first since you're the oldest. You know what I'm saying? We'll let you go first. What is it like in a day in the life of Krista Ritchie? New York Times, honey. USA Today's best-selling author, girl.
Yeah, it's so different now because we are split up. So, like, it is a new normal because we used to live with each other. And then 1 month ago, we broke up. She moved out. And so now my day is different because I used to wake up and I used to immediately see her and we'd talk about what we were going to write in the morning. Now it's like I go to my computer and get on Microsoft Teams and have to just like chat her like a normal office coworker. I'm like, this isn't right.
I know.
Why did y'all break up?
Well, I got married and then she's engaged and we were like, we can't put our significant others through this any longer. Like they definitely were ready not to have roommates and we were like, all right, we gotta leave.
Well, congratulations on the marriage.
Thank you.
How long were you married though, Becca?
I got married last May, so it's almost been a year.
So wait, you've been living with your sister for a year and your man?
Yeah.
I mean, look, we wrote in our series sisters living together with their spouses, and we manifested it into real life.
We really did. Our house was really big too. So it's like we all had like different spaces.
Kind of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it wasn't like we were sharing like a little apartment or anything.
And then her husband worked nights. So it was like even more like I wouldn't see like them at certain times. So it was definitely like it didn't feel like we were living together, even though we were living together.
Yeah. Yeah, we had totally different hours. It was weird.
So did you guys miss each other? Do you just be laying in bed like,
I think it hasn't really, has it hit you yet, Becca?
I think it hits me when like I'm writing and I have a thought and it's like, I'll usually like go run downstairs and I'll tell Krista exactly what I'm thinking, or we'll chat while she's like cooking. And my husband works odd hours, so I'll just be like, I'm alone. Like, who am I gonna go talk to? Because usually I'll like, kind of third wheel it with her and her significant other, and it's like I can't even third wheel it now.
Yeah, and I got the cat in our divorce, so
yeah, she got the cat.
So she's really alone. I at least have the cat.
What? Oh, you got your husband.
Yeah.
You want that cat, don't you, Becca?
I do want that cat, but he doesn't want me. That's the problem. He treats her like the mom because she would always feed him and I would just clean his litter box. And I'm like, they formed like a mother-son bond, and I formed like a sibling bond. So
you formed the auntie bond.
Yeah.
I absolutely oh my God, that's sad. So you guys, okay, so Krista, in your spare time when you have nothing to do and Becca's over there living her married life, what's your day look like? What are you doing?
I'm like, besides working, besides writing,
yeah,
I don't know. Like, honestly, watching a lot of TV and movies, I feel like that's like I'm a TV junkie. I always say that I actually watch more TV than I read books. Like, I just grew up watching a lot of TV. I think that's where a lot of our inspiration comes from in terms of our books is from
Right.
television. So it is like it like refuels the creative well when you find something like really good storytelling TV wise. So, maybe it's a little bit work, but it feels
Not too
fun.
much. So what type of shows do you like watching?
Usually anything with like family dramas like
Okay.
Yellowstone and Succession, stuff like that. I honestly watch everything though, except for procedurals. Like
Okay.
anything on like CBS, like cop dramas, I'm like, no.
Which I'm
No,
obsessed with
girl.
911.
Listen, who said that?
I'm obsessed with 911. I love 911, 911 Lone Star, and Krista. Like,
Oh my God. Me and you,
I mean,
no, forget Krista. Me and you are twins. You are the only person, my husband will tell you. Everybody I talk to, I'm like, do y'all watch 911? They be like, no. I'm like, who? I could not find now one person that watched. Now, I think my mom watched it for a hot minute. One person that watched 911. I'm telling you, Becca, when freaking Buck hits Tommy, I hit
me
the.
too. Oh my god. I was watching it on the plane and I literally gasped. I was like, what is happening?
I jumped up and started yelling at my TV. I kept saying, I told you. Because I'm like, he was such a bitch about so many things. I was like, he gotta be because but
Yeah.
then yeah.
I want Krista to catch up. She still hasn't caught up.
Krista, get your life together, girl.
I
I
need
know.
to. I gotta catch up.
You gotta catch up because I'm telling you, I was screaming, oh my God, when they was on that ship and that
It
Jesus.
was so good. I'm glad they moved to ABC because I feel like it's 10 times better than last season already.
Oh yeah, this season has definitely. Season 7 came in with a bang. I was like, Lord help me, Jesus. And Bobby and Athena are my favorite couple,
I
hands
love
down.
them.
I do. And after the whole boat thing, I really, really love it. Oh, okay. Krista is like, I don't talk about this shit. I'm talking about books. Krista, get your life together.
I definitely need to catch up. I have seen 911. It is the better of the cop dramas, I admit, because the characters are good.
Yeah. The characters are good. You gotta get your life together, girl, honey. I'm telling you. Me and Becca, me gonna talk more after this, girl, because honey, I'm telling you, it's off the chain. So listen. All right, so Krista be over there watching boring shit. Becca, besides 911, what else do you like doing outside of the literary world?
I think that I like nature more than Krista. Krista's kind of like the city girl, so I like to like go hiking and like things like that. It's why we kind of split up in regards to that is because we're so different. We have similar interests, like, but we are different, like personally. And yeah, so I am I
What's the
still
most
here?
difference between you two? Like, what's the biggest difference between
Okay.
you and Krista that you like? Okay, that you can say
Oh, the
without
biggest
her
difference.
without her being like, no, Becca. No.
Okay, let's
Um, I think that like besides her being super competitive, I feel like her being competitive is the biggest difference like between us. She she kind of has more like she's very focused and like in terms of like our careers too. She's like the businessy one because she just like can
Uh,
handle like she loves Excel. She has like tons of Excel spreadsheets. I'm like, I don't even know how some of these work. Like, I don't, she'll keep sending me Excel spreadsheets. I'm like, I don't like, what is this? And
I'm just so proud of them.
yeah. And for me, I'm like so much more disorganized.
listen, that's why you got her. It got to be like a little yin and yang kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we kind of joke that we're like left brain, right brain, but we're not going to
Oh,
say we are one half of a brain because that's like a twin stigma thing. We do
yeah.
both have individual brains.
Oh, yeah, definitely, definitely. So when you guys went to school, okay, so what was like your favorite subject? Krista, what was yours? And Becca, what was yours?
Oh, so I was a biology major, so I definitely think that my favorite subject was probably reproductive endocrinology. That's gonna make me sound so stupid. But
Okay.
yeah, I was pre-med. I was gonna be a doctor,
Okay.
so
I was
that
about
makes
to
more
say.
sense. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. And what was yours, Becca?
I loved English. I always liked to write. But Krista wrote too since we were like little, but I was like more just like I think vocal about it. And it was
Okay.
just like more, I don't know. I don't know. It was like my thing, I guess. And yeah, and then when I went to college, I studied television because we both love TV.
Nice. Well, Krista she don't be looking at the right shows. So I don't.
Yeah.
So pre-med, and we're gonna get into the books in a minute. We'd like to get to know the authors because sometimes I feel like once I know the authors and their personality and how they get down, I don't give a damn what they write. They can rewrite the ABCs and misspell every letter. I'm like, yo, I'm down with Krista and Becca. I don't care. So that's what we ask. We try to get into the hearts and the minds of. And then you guys are twins, so this is just wonderful, like identical twins.
Yeah.
Yeah. We look a lot different as we've gotten older, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
But I
our
mean,
baby pictures though, there's some I
No.
don't know who I am, which is like so frustrating.
Oh.
And our mom will just be like, "Of course you're this person," but we don't believe her. We're like, "You're just guessing."
Listen, don't worry about it. Every Saturday morning after I wake up from being high on Friday, I don't know who I am either. You know what I mean? So it's all good. It's definitely all good. So, Krista, you was pre-med. And so what happened with that? What made you decide, you know what, I'm gonna go and try this writing thing. I'm not gonna go be a doctor. I'm gonna get with Becca. We're gonna go write.
Yeah, I think that I always wrote. We actually grew up writing. I think Becca started first. I think it was like, were you like 12, Becca? Like
Yeah.
something around there. And I loved reading her stories. I would like read over her shoulder while she was writing. And it got to a point where I was like, you are not writing fast enough. Like you're so slow. And so I was like, I guess I'm just gonna have to write myself. So I started writing too, and it was like the best of both worlds because we would swap our stories, read each other's, and I always wrote for a really long time, but it was always like Becca's thing. And as twins, it's like really difficult to be like, I like it too because it makes us more twinny if we like the same things. So
Yes.
yeah, so I was always into science and I really wanted to be a doctor. So I went to school for pre-med and I got as far as doing an interview for med school.
Nice.
And
That's pretty far, Krista.
I got really far,
Shit.
which I'm very competitive. So I was like, I want to see how far I can get. I wanted to be a doctor, but then I started adding up the numbers, how much it was going to cost. And I was like, do I want to be this far in debt when I actually really love something else? I love to write. And all the doctors I had spoke to, they're like, if you want to be a doctor, you can't love anything else. Like this will be your life forever. And it just seems so hard and so depressing. So
And
me and
so final.
yeah. And me and
Yeah.
Becca got together and we were like, we're about to graduate college. Let's just give this one thing a shot. And Addicted to You really did feel like, this is our one chance to really make it happen for both of us and
Right.
not have these completely different trajectories in our lives. So yeah.
When she told our parents she wasn't gonna be a doctor,
Yes.
our
How did
mom
that go?
started crying. Like
Yeah.
our grandma was like in tears.
Like
it
I had
was
people already calling me like Dr. Ritchie. Like my
Her whole
family like
life.
thought I
Yeah.
was gonna be a doctor. Like it was like a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think as twins, especially like in high school, we were striving so much for like sort of our identities, like our independent identities, because people
Right.
just referred to us as the twins. And it took a while for us to realize it's okay to like the same things. It doesn't make us one person. We're still uniquely two people.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love it. Now, okay, so now you guys are together. You're this writing duo. You're like, okay, we're gonna write this book and we're gonna put them out here. What was the deciding factor that you decided that I want to become an author?
Like, do you wanna answer
The
that?
deciding factor that made us want to become an author?
Yeah, what made you just because you thought that you said you've been writing since you was little anyway.
Yeah,
So you already was a writer, author, whatever, but to become like published.
Yeah.
I think Well, actually, we were trying to get an agent, like, when we were in high school, when we were in college, we would write together and query, and I think it's just was always sort of the dream. We would go into the bookstore together and be like, "We love telling stories, like, we wanna do this," but our parents are very realistic. They were like, "This is kind of a pipe dream," but, like, we're very, determined, and, like, when we put our heart to something, it's like, we're gonna try to do it, like, to do it our fullest, and I think that
Right.
I kind of it's hard to say if it's a calling because it just feels like it's something that we've always done since we
Mhm.
were little, and it wasn't until we decided to self-publish Addicted to You that it really opened doors for us that we could never open. Like, we got so many rejections. We would go to, like, conferences to try to figure out how to write, like, how to write better, like, what are we doing wrong? Like, what can we how can we succeed at this thing? And yeah, so I think that through all of that, yeah, we found our path.
I absolutely love it. That's what's so you started out as indie authors, or did you?
Mhm.
Are you guys indie? You're not indie now, though, right?
We're
We're
like
like hybrid.
hybrid. Yeah.
Okay.
So we still have books that are indie, and then most of our books that are with a traditional publisher, it's just the print rights. So
Okay.
I would say we're mostly indie.
Yeah,
So
I think it was 2022 that Berkeley Romance picked up the Addicted series. So, like, Addicted to You just had its 10-year anniversary, and
Nice.
it's now
Congratulations.
thank you. It's now published with this big publisher, and it's really emotional to think about because I feel like all of the readers who helped it succeed, the whole series throughout the years, have seen its like resurgence, and they've been sort of like a huge part in why it's done so well again because they never forgot about it. So it makes me
Mhm.
emotional to think about because it was our first book, and it's not every day that one series like 10 years ago can like come back and do what it did
Mhm.
twice.
I absolutely love it. So we had a question before we get into our games in the chat. Abby, which is a good question. If I can just find, hey, Mama Tony, Tony Bonita in the house. Hey, y'all. Hey, yes, we are doing great over here. We are feeling much better. Let me see. Abby had a good question. Okay. Abby said, how has living apart changed how you write?
It's
that's a
harder.
good question. It's
It's
a
harder. I
lot
can
harder.
already feel how hard it is. Just it's been a little bit less than a month, maybe a full month now,
Mhm.
somewhere around there. But it's definitely harder. Like, I miss just being able to run downstairs and talk to her about the book. Like, having to call her is harder.
Aww.
And we talk
Mhm.
over each other all the time. So it's like harder on the phone, I feel like, because sometimes we'll just both be talking and like the phone will crackle and I'm like, okay, wait a minute, we got to start over.
How has it been for you, Krista?
Yeah, no, it's definitely more difficult. I think that it's hard to say though, because I think the book that we're currently writing is probably one of the most difficult books we've ever written. In like our third, I think we've written 30 books
30.
now.
This is
13.
31.
This at 31 is by far the hardest book we've
Wow.
ever written. And for the fact that it's also the book that's coming that we're trying to write when we're split up for the first time, it just makes it like even increasingly hard. I don't know. It is very, very difficult though.
I absolutely love it. All right. Well, speaking of books, it brings us to the first segment here, of the Brown Book series called Name That Book, where we take a synopsis, a character, or something related to one of your books, and you have to name that book. It give you a passage, it give you anything, and you have to name that book.
Becca's gonna be so good at this. I call her the lore queen. She knows she has the sharpest memory ever. I can memorize nothing. I
There are
remember
some
nothing.
Addicted series
My
books
brain
though
is a
that confuse
sieve.
me. No.
Oh my God. Well, listen, we trust you guys. We know it's gonna be cool. Hey y'all, hey, listen, Krista and Becca, their website is scrolling at the bottom. So make sure you just go check out their website. Go get all their books. Gonna start doing now. They have a couple of pre-orders that we're gonna talk about later on in the show. So go ahead on right now and get all everything that has their name on it. Okay? That's it. You see it, get it. All right. First up, are you ready? Oh my God. No one is saying anything. They're like,
Yeah.
Krista's like,
Wait,
okay, guys.
are we both answering this at the same time or like
No,
her
when,
answering
well,
it, me?
yeah, like, hey, whoever can get it.
Okay.
It's for you guys. Whoever can get it. All right, let me read what it is. And they just named the book. Now you have a lot of series. So where whatever passage is from, or if we give you a character, we mean the main book that he is the star of. If that makes sense.
Okay.
All right. Here we
It feels
go.
like a competition.
Oh, Krista about to, oh, Becca. Krista about to win. Hold on. All right, name that book. Here we go. To get laid, her compulsion leads her to one night stands, steamy hookups, and events she shamefully regrets. The only
That's
person who
Addicted to You.
knows. Oh,
That's Addicted to You. Yeah, for sure.
okay, addicted to you, girl. Listen, y'all got
Do
that.
I get a
She's like,
point? 1 point for me.
you get 1 point for you. You did that. So, okay, tell us a little bit about this book.
Yeah, this is the first book in the Addicted series. This is basically the book that starts like our whole addicted world. It's about Lily and Lo, two addicts who are best friends, and they pretend to be in a relationship to hide their addictions from their families. So she's addicted to sex and he is addicted to alcohol.
Listen, I love it.
It's complicated.
It's complicated, but it's good. It's written wonderfully. You're like, what are you addicted to? But I'm telling you, it was good, girl.
Yeah, we love the messy, angsty relationships.
I see, and I loved reading it too. So they messy, like I like it. All right, next up, name that book. In 2 years, my best friends both got married. Amazing things, and then the bad. Z is missing. Sorry. Name that book.
In 2 years. Lore Queen.
I don't.
Wait, in 2 years, my best friends both got married.
Amazing
Is this like written in the book?
This is a passage in the book, yeah.
There's been a lot of marriages in the books. So wait, in
my best
in 2
friend.
years.
It's the passage, yeah. It's a passage.
This has to be. This has to be some kind
of perfect. No.
In 2 years, my best friends both got married. Whose best friends? Lauryn Hill.
In 2 years, my best friends both got married.
Amazing things, and then the bad happened.
This is totally stumping me. Wait,
I need to know the answer.
Is this gonna be like an aha?
It would have to be. If it was in the Addicted series, it would have to be.
Yeah, maybe it's not the. You said it. Wait, it can be any one of our books.
Any one of your books.
Charming Like Us.
Misfits.
Oh, I was so close because I was like, oh, it was part of the Yale Boys.
I was gonna say, like, I literally feel like my whole brain was just an addicted world.
That made sense. Yeah, I was like, whose best friends got married? And then I was like, oh, wait a minute, Oscar. And then I started, okay.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
That was an aha moment.
Like, it's okay though. Hey, listen, you guys gotta, I just like that you guys was both stumped at the same time. I was like, oh, this is cute. This is cute. So tell us a little bit about Misfits Like Us.
So this is kind of like the start of a trilogy between Donnelly and Luna, and it goes Misfits, Unlucky, and Nobody Like Us. And it's a bodyguard romance. So there is some forbidden aspect to it, but Luna is actually the daughter of Lauryn Hill. So this is a second gen series from the Addicted series.
Nice. Okay, look at you. So, hey, listen, you guys both got one apiece. Sorry, Krista, you didn't get that one. It's okay. It's okay. But listen, we got some more, so you're gonna get the next ones. Okay, you ready? Name that book.
Yeah.
I Will Ruin Her.
Oh, I think that's in the summary of. I want to say that's Whatever It Takes.
Yeah, I was gonna say Whatever It Takes.
Oh, wherever you are.
Oh my God,
man.
Wherever you are, the bad reputations. Y'all listen, y'all close.
I should have
Yeah,
known that because
Well,
I
we knew
have.
Harrison Abbey.
Yeah.
yeah, they was. Tell us about Wherever You Are.
So this is the Bad Reputation duet, which is a duet about Garrison Abbey and Willow Moore, who are like the teenagers of the Addicted series. They kind of have like their own spinoff. And it's definitely like a bad boy, good girl type of romance. He's kind of a rich punk type of character, and she's a very like good girl geeky character who comes into this rich world looking for answers about her life, and she kind of runs into this punk who befriends her. So it's a cute one. I like this one.
Okay, it's a cute one. Here we go. Look at y'all. Y'all doing good. Well, kind of, but it's okay. All right. Name that book. Character. Luca.
Feeney or the secret ex-boyfriend.
The secret ex-boyfriend.
Secret ex-boyfriend.
Who was he the star of? Like, which book is his book?
The secret ex-boyfriend.
Yep, the secret ex-boyfriend. I love that. All right, tell us about Luca.
So Luca is a circus performer, much like, Cirque du Soleil in Vegas.
Yeah.
He does like acrobats. Like it's almost like identical to Cirque du Soleil. And he has this relationship. He had this secret relationship with a juggler who is also like was a child like circus performer, and they still perform in Vegas, but they're not allowed to talk to each other. And you don't really know why. There's something going on with the company that said that they can't talk to each other. They can't, be in a relationship with each other.
That sucks.
Yeah. So all of a sudden they are put together on the same circus show, and, tension is high, and they have a chance to rekindle something, but it's still kind of not allowed.
Forbidden.
Yeah.
Forbidden. Oh my God. That sucks. Oh well. But the book was good. I like the cover. The cover was everything. I was like, this is cute. All right. You guys are doing good. Y'all ready?
Yes.
All right, let's keep going. And then we like to go through a lot of your different books anyway, because some people they like, oh, this may be their first time meeting you and Becca. So they're like, yo, what else they got going on? Like they got a whole bunch of stuff.
We have a lot.
They ain't no one shot pony. Like, let's go. All right, next up, name that book. Here we go. I think I'm overthinking. I say honestly. I'm clutching onto his bicep, basically saying, don't let me go.
This has to be a Maximoff book, right? But I don't know which one. I'm gonna say it's Alpha's Like Us. You don't think so? I'm overthinking. But maybe he wouldn't clutch onto his bicep. Don't let me go.
I don't know. Is it another? I think it's another Like Us book too.
It's hard. There are 13 of them.
13 of them.
No.
Some kind of perfect.
My gosh. Oh my god. Now I gotta go look to see which character said that quote, because
I'm surprised that came from that book too. So Some Kind of Perfect is the epilogue novel of the Addicted series. It concludes everything. It has 6 POVs. It's honestly one of my favorite books to reread because it has all the POVs, and it's at all the characters are in a certain part of their life that's just fun to read. It spans 10 years of time. It was basically like we wanted to give ourselves everything. We were like insatiable with the series. I had to know everything that happened to the characters. So we were like, let's write a book where time goes on and we can see everything.
Yeah, I think that it's like perfect for people who like ensemble casts because it literally has 3 different couples in it.
Look at y'all out there just doing the thing, honey. Yes, Some Kind of Perfect. Becca, Krista, listen, y'all only got one right. Get y'all life together.
I know. What is going on, Becca? I knew I was going to be bad at this.
It's because you guys are separated right now. I think if you guys was in the same house and next to each other, y'all would like crush it.
No, our hive mind would be working better.
The twin synergy.
You guys are doing awesome. All right, next up, This is gonna be easy. This is gonna be real easy. Okay, here we go. Name that book. Two families of con artists, one messy romance in a wealthy coastal town.
Yeah, that's Dishonestly Yours.
Yes, this honestly, yes, it's your upcoming release. It'll be available. Yes, July the 2nd. That book cover is everything, baby. That pink strawberry
I
is.
know. I'm obsessed. And
I
the
am.
spider gets me.
Hold
It's
on, pull the
really
book. Give us the book one more time. Yeah, isn't that beautiful, you guys? Who came up with this cover? Like,
they actually asked us for concepts, and this was one of the ones that me and Becca kind of brainstormed. Was the strawberry dipped in gold? Because the strawberry has significance in the book.
okay.
And they came back with a bunch of comps and like versions of it, and we kind of finalized it to this one, and it's way
Yeah.
beyond what we had even conceptualized when we were brainstorming.
Yeah, when we had suggested like a spider maybe crawling on it, but
Oh,
I loved what they did with like the spider dripping from the gold. It was brilliant.
I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Now, okay, tell us a little bit about this book. Just a synopsis. Give us a little something. And you guys can go out there and pre-order now. It's up for pre-order. So make sure you go grab it and pre-order it now. Tell us, give us a little something about this honestly yours.
Becca, do you want
Oh,
me to?
I thought you were okay. I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Dishonestly Yours is about two families of con artists. We love writing families. And basically Phoebe and Rocky are in two of the families, the Graves and the Tin Rocks. And Phoebe and her best friend, Haley Tinrock, um, decide to live honestly. And Phoebe's really doing it for her best friend because her best
Yeah.
friend's like, like, let's go live in a town, plant roots for their first time. Don't you want to do it? And she's like, well, I guess if you're going to do it, I'm going to go with you. And her Haley's brother thinks that this is a terrible idea. Rocky's
Oh
like,
Lord.
why are you going to try to live honestly? We are born and bred con artists. This is all we know how to do. And he's like, this is going to be trouble. So he decides to go follow them to make sure that they stay out of trouble because he thinks it's all going to like blow up in their face.
Oh
And
no.
Phoebe and Rocky have like a lot of history and tension, and you kind of explore this new small town setting. We love shows like Everwood and Gilmore Girls and One
Hmm.
Tree Hill and all these old WB shows. And
Oh, I love the Gilmore Girls.
I think that a lot of those you feel it in like the small town that they're in, but these are a bunch of groups. I mean, they're a group of con artists, so it's kind of feels like these like seedy characters are in here. They're morally gray, but are they good? You don't know. It kind of there's a lot of mysteries. It's mystery, romance, and a lot of angst because Phoebe and Rocky want to be together, but they can't be, and you kind of learn why they're resisting each other. So yeah, that's
I,
Dishonestly Yours.
I love it. Krista, is that good? Are
Yeah,
you ready?
that was a very good pitch. I am impressed.
I think one of my favorite parts is the fact that Rocky and Phoebe have pretended to be so many things to each other throughout the years. Like they've pretended to be siblings, exes, lovers in different scenarios like cons, but they've never actually been together for real. So that's kind of
Right.
where the title comes into play, that they've always sort of like been all these other things except really together.
That is that's so they have like a real toxic relationship and it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always say
Very
this is
messy.
probably like the messiest couple that we've written since Addicted to You with Lily and Lo. Like it
Yeah,
definitely like if readers like Addicted to You in the Addicted series, they
we
should
do. Yeah.
at least like the elements that we have in Dishonestly Yours. They're very similar.
I absolutely love it. And speaking of love, honey, listen, you guys gonna love this book. Go out and pre-order right now. Anywhere they're selling books, get one. All right. We have actually a link in the description box below. So click on the link, go get the book, go pre-order and pre-order everything that has their name on it. I don't care. If it just says Krista, get it. If it just says Becca, get it. We don't care. Get everything that has their name on it. And also, you can go to their website. That's, when you get in contact with Krista and Becca, that's www.kbritchie.com. All right, kbritchie.com. So go on over there. Now, if this is bringing us to the next episode here in the Brown Book series, you guys, called Who'd You Rather? Where we take your heroes, we pit them against each other, and you let us know who'd you rather have a one night stand with. All right.
I'm ready.
No love. We ain't talking about no love. Look at Crystal. She over there. We ain't talking about no love. We ain't talking about none of that. We talking about windows to the wall. Let them draws fall, honey. And leave me a little change on the nightstand, if you will. You know what I mean? So that's all. All right. Y'all ready? Okay. Here we go. Oh, who'd you rather? Lauren Hale.
Lauren Hale.
Okay. Not right. Both of you guys says Lauren?
I said Reich Meadows.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said Lauren.
Okay. Why Lauren for you, Krista? And why Reich for you, Becca? Krista, you can go first.
I think that Becca has always claimed Reich. Like, so it's so hard. Like, she's been Team Meadows. I've been Team Cobalt since the creation of everything.
So
like,
no
I'm
cheating.
just like, that guy is hers. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't one night stand with him.
All right, cool. And then so you just like, that's my man. Tag, I'm on it. I got it. I'm good.
Yeah.
All right. I love it. All right, here we go. Who'd you rather? Maximoff Hell or Pharaoh King?
Has to be Maximoff because Pharaoh's gay, and I just
Pharaoh's gay, yeah.
He wouldn't want to do anything with me.
Same.
But even though he's gay, listen, he was getting down, y'all. Like, I let him hit it. Okay. All right. Who'd you rather?
Nikolai.
I'd say Luca. I would have said Luca.
Nikolai, yeah.
All right, so Luca for you, Nikolai for you. Why the difference?
Like 6'5", 6'7"? He's
6'5".
6'5". Nikolai is 6'5". Luca is just a little bit more like emotional in bed, I think, than Nikolai.
Yeah, Nikolai, one night stand, let's go.
Yeah, one night stand, let's go.
I don't need emotion. What?
I don't need no emotions. I need that good. Emotions. What that mean? Damn emotions. Okay, let me go over into the chat real quick before we go over into our next segments and stuff here. Yeah, are you girls having fun?
Yes.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Are they talking about the cover? Missy says that cover is very eye-catching and beautiful. Yes, it is, Missy. I'm telling you, honey, the cover is everything. I was like, oh, that strawberry dripping gold. What's really going on? Rom-com diva. Yes, very beautiful cover. I told you guys, the cover is everything. What Abby said, Abby up here dropping tea. We've known about it, and it's been finished for a year, and it's finally almost here. Mm-hmm. It's been finished for a year. Y'all been teasing people for a whole year.
Yeah, we finished it. Back, yeah. We finished it December of 2023.
No, 22.
22. Yeah, 22. We finished it in 2022. But it got pushed back because Berkeley wanted to release all of the Addicted series beforehand, re-release them. So we've been kind of waiting for all of those to come out.
Okay. So y'all just want playing with the people's hearts. Y'all was really Hey Vivian, what's up, baby? Yes, they're checking in. Hey, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends, honey, that Becca and Krista's over on the Brown Book series. And if they missed it, they can always catch the replay. Oh man, I can't edit out the part that they didn't know their books, but hey, they know their books for real. They were just they just separated a month ago. They going through some things, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna forgive them next time, but they promised to come back to the show and they're gonna do better, y'all.
Yeah, we'll study.
But when you write so many books, so you be like, what the hell is this? What is that? I love it. Okay, so here we go. We know who you guys want to sleep with. We know all this good stuff. We know how y'all get down, and which we absolutely love. Now we need to know some other things, okay? Like office moments. Becca, what's your most urgent priority for the rest of the year, both in the literary world and in your personal life?
Literary is meeting all of our deadlines. They are like fast approaching. We're working on the sequel to Dishonestly Yours, and it is like due. So
It's overdue.
it's overdue. Um, so that's the most urgent priority for sure. Um, for the rest of the year, I would say Krista's wedding is my number one
Oh,
priority. So definitely that.
all right, cool. And Krista?
Same answers. The deadlines, and then I'm excited. I'm planning the wedding, so that's definitely
Nice.
priority in personal life.
That's so cool though. Like she got married last year, then you're gonna get married this year. Like
Yeah,
that's
we both have
cool.
our years. It is fun.
Wait, it's not the same month, is it?
No, she got
No.
married in May,
May, that's
and
right.
then I'm getting married in October.
Okay, cool. Because I would just be like, listen, if y'all got married
Too
in the
much.
same month, yeah, y'all husbands would be like, yo, y'all did this shit on purpose. Now all the anniversaries gotta be together. All the big ones, I totally, absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. All right, author's moments, you guys. In being a novelist, what did you learn a little too late? Krista?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think
Yeah.
that I'm not maybe like being like in self-publishing, learning that you are gonna always have to pivot. Like trends don't stay the same. You like what you have to do definitely changes in terms of marketing and everything. You can't just rely on one thing. And I think that at the beginning of our careers, we realized that pivoting is really, really important to have like a long-term career. And that is something we learned a little too late, but we
Mm,
learned it now. So we know how to pivot a lot better.
okay. Becca, is that the same for you?
I would say for me, it was uh, in taking a lot of like negativity when we first started. I feel
Yeah.
like if there was things that, like reviews and stuff, like we were 22 when we first published. I just harbored it so deeply, and I felt like I let it like make me feel like I sucked. And
Oh,
I feel like, had I known, to have just thicker skin at the beginning, it would have just been a lot better, because I think I wouldn't have had so many moments of like feeling like, is this going to happen? Am I good enough? So,
yeah. Oh, well, listen, we're glad you got over that shit because you are good enough, honey. You're great, to be quite honest with you. Absolutely great. All right, Becca, you up. If you could have tea with one fictional character of yours, who would it be and why?
um, I think I would probably choose Paul Donnelly. I feel like that comes to my head first. He would be very entertaining. He's from the Like Us series,
I like the
Misfits, Like Us,
series.
Nobody Like Us, um, Unlucky Like Us. Uh, he's from Philly, and he just like doesn't care what anyone thinks. And I feel like people like that make me feel like really good in
I
conversations.
They say the shit that you can't say. That's what it
Yeah.
is. Like, all right, Krista.
I think I would choose Audrey Cobalt because she's the youngest of the Cobalt family, and she probably has a lot to say about her family. And I would like
All
all the secrets, like just give them to me, give me all the drama. And she is easy to crack. So
Oh, yeah,
I'd
unfiltered.
get
that's
it
good,
out.
good,
Yeah,
good.
she would spill everything if you.
Everything.
Yeah.
Listen, because Connor Cobalt, honey, Connor, I don't know. We'll talk about him later. He's a little different. All right, let's see here. Krista, if you could sit down with your 15-year-old self, what would you tell her?
Oh, that's a really good question. Probably that everything will turn out okay. Yeah, just that. Because, like, I
Okay.
think that, yeah, I think that I was probably at 15 really nervous that my future wouldn't be great. So everything's okay.
Everything's okay. Hell, your future, either way you went, your future was gonna be perfect. Like what? That I love it. Becca?
I feel like similarly, everything is going to be okay, because I think that we were both just planning for the future like ready for like college when we were younger. And then when we were in college, we were like, wanted something else. And I think that we were just always nervous about our future. Like where are we going?
Yeah, we were always striving for a lot. I remember like we would sit down and be like, don't you just want to be like the Coen brothers? And now thinking about that, like, why did we choose like the random indie filmmakers? And I'm like, we just really wanted to work together and tell stories together like our whole lives. Like that was like the biggest dream at 15. And I feel like it probably felt like something that was so far out of reach for us. But we just kept trying and trying and trying. And I feel like to tell ourselves back then, like, it's going to be okay. You're going to get your dream and be able to write for a living.
Right.
That, I mean, that would be incredible. I don't know if I would believe myself.
We probably would have calmed down and then not worked as hard, and then it would have never happened.
Right, never
Exactly.
happened.
That's why you don't go into the past.
Exactly. I'm telling you, if I go in my past, oh my God, I'm getting rid of all my warrants. Not just playing. Listen, okay, so Becca, Krista, dead or alive, if you were hosting a dinner party and could invite 5 people from any era, who would it be? This is a separate dinner party. So 5 for you, Krista, 5 for you, Becca. Krista, you can go first.
Dead or alive. But these are like real people, not fictional
yes,
people.
Yeah, real people.
Real people.
Yep.
I don't know. Is this going to be mean? I don't know if I would enjoy a dinner party with
Who doesn't want to attend this dinner party?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I do. I'm an introvert. Okay, that sounds like a lot of stress.
I know, but it has to be somebody. Okay, let's see. One of them shows maybe you like. It could be, a singer. Or,
okay. I would take 5, like maybe like 5 people from the cast of The Vampire Diaries, like Damon, Elena, Stefan, Klaus, and Caroline.
You like, I'm just gonna hang out with the vampires.
Yeah, I'll just hang out with them. And then like I know there's like some like relationship drama in that group, so maybe there would be like some juicy tension.
Oh my God, she is for the drama. Becca?
I think that it would be fun to take 5 people from like the 1800s who are like our ancestors and like talk to them.
That's so, like, good.
1800, like whoever's your great
someone.
Yeah, but what if they're assholes?
Then we know we come from assholes, Krista. At least it's known.
At least it's known. All right, so you like, listen, this is what we doing. We gotta do the 5 from the vampire series and 5 from where the hell we come from.
Yeah.
Well, Becca, at least you said something. Krista was like, I don't know 5. I don't want to eat with these damn people. Like, she didn't even think about mama, daddy, fiance, nobody. She's like, fuck that. I don't want to eat with nobody.
I'll just stay at home.
That sounds like Krista.
Her and the cat, right? She's like, I want to be, if I can't eat with my sister, I'm not eating with nobody. Becca, she didn't even invite you to her dinner party.
I'm not surprised.
Canceled.
Poor thing. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Let's go over into the chat. Do you have a question for Becca or Krista? Krista, we're almost finished. Like, we have like a few minutes left, but we got one last question to ask them. So if you have any questions for the dynamic twins, let us know. Yeah, not asshole answer. You okay? Asshole ancestors, like.
I mean, that's the risk you take.
That is the risk for sure. There might be some cheating. We don't know.
I mean, there could be drama.
Drama. Renata said you would take Klaus. Oh, yeah. I would take Klaus too. I would too. The introvert in you. Yes. Okay. Krista just said, forget all this stuff. I love it. So let me see. Abby asked about, what did she ask? Abby trying to get all the tea. Have you named the next? Ooh.
I don't know. Are we allowed to say Weave series? I don't think that it's announced yet. So
okay. So Abby trying to trick Abby. Don't be trying to trick us.
We love Abby. No, yeah, the Webs We Weave series is Dishonestly Yours. So It's the sequel.
Yeah, we have chosen the name of the second book, but it's not announced yet. It'll probably be announced soon, I would suspect. The publisher's working on the cover right now, so it's in the works.
It's in the works. It's coming. It's absolutely coming. All right, so stay tuned. Basically, that's what we're saying. Stay tuned. All right, so listen. Before we ask this last question of the night, tell us all things Becca and Krista Ritchie, meaning all your social media handles, your website. What do you want them to go to get these books? Any call to action, join newsletter, anything. Let us know what you want us to do.
Yeah, so our website is kbritchie.com. Our Instagram, which is where we're most active, is KBM Ritchie. So it's there's a little M in there.
What's the M for?
It's for our middle names. I'm Marie, she's Michelle, but KB Ritchie was taken on Instagram, so we had to do something.
We probably should have done KB authors or KB Ritchie authors or something, but we didn't do that. In hindsight.
And hindsight is 2020, but it is KBM Ritchie on Instagram.
So,
and then we also have a Patreon, and it's just Krista and Becca Ritchie is our Patreon. And we do extra bonus scenes all the time on there. And we also do podcasts. So if you want to hear more from us, we do podcasts there.
Love it. Yeah. We got to go over there and see what's going on, honey. See what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about some nasty stuff over there.
No, just
you never know. I mean,
Krista is the wild one, honey.
She is.
Yes, Krista is the wild one. She probably over there talking about all kinds of good stuff.
I feel like Krista taught me everything I know. I was just the sheltered little baby bird. Krista brought me out of my nest.
She looked like she's the hot one, honey. Look like she is the hot one. We absolutely love it. All right, so before we say goodbye to all our fellow friends, we have one last question we want to ask the both of you guys. Well, individually. All right, you ready? Let's see who's up first. Let's go. Krista, you're the oldest. You're up first. You ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Let's give you this whole little screen there. It's so deep. Not really. Here we go. If you were writing a book about your life, what would the title be?
That is interesting. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. I'm trying to come up with a Like Us title. Probably Nerdy Like Us. Yeah.
That'd be your okay. All right, Nerdy Like Us. I love it. Becca, if you were writing a book about your life, what would the title be?
Oh my gosh. I have no idea what would the title be. I wanted to say Messy Like Us, but I don't think that I'm that messy.
You're not that messy? Okay, so Messy Like Us, but you're not that messy. Messy Like Us would be Krista.
Maybe. Nerdy and Messy Like Us.
Nerdy and messy. That's like a porn site. I love it. Listen. Thank you guys so much for joining us. You guys have been such a treat. We really appreciate you joining us here at the Brown Book Series. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for the twin dynamic duo, New York Times, USA Today's best-selling authors, Krista and Becca Ritchie.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being here. This was so much fun. So you guys got to come back to the show.
Yes.
Definitely got to come back to the show. All right, everybody, that is our time. Hey, y'all know how we do. Every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. We're here. Join us. Be with us. Share, like, subscribe. We have the best, hands down. I don't care what nobody say. We have the best authors over here. Like, they are absolutely wonderful. We got twins. We got everything. To make sure you tell everybody. If they missed the replay, they can always go back and check it out for Becca and Krista. Go to their websites, go to everywhere that they're selling books, and please pre-order Dishonestly Yours. And while you're in there, just grab everything else they have. I'm telling you, it's a good key. I'm telling you, it's awesome. And for the ones who, and Krista, you need to get on 911 so we can talk about it.
I know.
Oh, she's getting on my nerves. We got to talk about it. Hey, if you're on your way to Raw, becoming a Raw, November 1st to the 3rd, please go to the website, brownbookseries.com, or you can go to the rawexperience.com. For the ones who was there the first year, y'all already know we had the Grammy Award winning Regina Bell was blessing us. The legends, it was absolutely awesome, and we're going to do it again. Y'all know how we do. It's lifting while climbing. We have 5 new legends that we'll be honoring. We're also going to have another Grammy Award winner. It's so much going on. Y'all going to be like, and I'm like, yep, that's how it's going to be. So go catch it out, rawexperience.com. The hotel link is up. Everything is ready. We're rocking. We're ready to go. So go get your tickets because you do not want to miss it. I'm telling you, this is where you want to be at. Shout it. All right. We love you guys. Have a great night. Y'all know what's up. Stay safe, but most of all, stay positive. We'll see y'all later.
Open up your brown book, baby. Open up your brown book.